I feel like it's going to be a secret hidden gem that's well respected across many different readers. You know what? I'm here for it. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back. It's 2025. It's been 2025 for a cool little minute, and we have some other things to discuss, so sorry for the delay on this one. But I have 25 books that I'm keeping my eyes on, that I can't wait to release this year, and that you should add to your TBR list as well and keep a lookout. I will be discussing books that I'm interested in, and I'll separate them by month that they are actually released on. So check the chapters if you want to see an upcoming month. I will start with January, even though she was here for a long time still got away from me to do this video. So anyways, I will have it separated out by month for the entire year. I will also let you know which titles are available on NetGalley. If you don't know what NetGalley is, it's kind of like if you've ever been like on Goodreads or some of like the other like review platforms, and they say, thank you NetGalley and the publishers for allowing me to read this, book in advance or get an advanced reader copy. That's where you get your advanced reader copies. You could get it from NetGalley. I've even heard of Book Sirens. They've reached out to me. Or you could get it directly from the author as well. But you get to get the ARC version before everyone else does. And you get to see and create your thoughts. And each request has its own rules and what they require you to do, and when they require a recommendation or a review rather to be posted. So my NetGalley ratio is at 100%, and I had to work on that because I got a little too ARC request happy, and then time got away from me. So I'm glad I'm at 100%. But yeah, so if you want to know more about how I get ARCs, either from authors, NetGalley, or Book Sirens, let me know in the comments down below. And of course, if you like this video, don't forget to like. Make sure to leave respectful comments in the comment section down below. And of course, subscribe. Welcome to the family. Join the family, join the group. So January came and January is over, but there's still some awesome books that you should either request through the library or the Libby app, or just put on your radar. And the first one is one that me and B should have gotten when we seen it. Okay. It's called A Language of Dragons. This is a YA historical fantasy, and I don't know. As far as I could tell, it's a standalone fantasy, which I feel like we need more of. If you have any standalone or duology fantasies that you love and would recommend, please let me know in the comments, because somehow I just find myself just kind of slip and fall into trilogies, quartets, sagas. It just goes on and on and on. And sometimes I just want a really good fantasy, but also I just need a standalone, or I just need a duology. Give that to me, please. But no, yeah, this is also a debut, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm going to read some of the descriptions. I think I'm going to use Storygraph for most of these descriptions. So as you guys know, Storygraph is what I'm using as far as my book tracking needs. So I highly recommend it. And I feel like they've had so many updates since the beginning of the year that are intentional and meaningful, and just adds to the end user experience. So I highly recommend them. I love them. I used Storygraph all of 2024, so I'm happy to just continue to use them in 2025. So anyways, it says, A Language of Dragons is a captivating read for fans of epic fantasy, historical fiction, and romance, particularly those who enjoy stories about strong female protagonists, linguistics, and the thrill of deciphering secrets set against the backdrop of a richly detailed and immersive world. But I saw the UK edition sprayed edged of this book in person. Why did I not get it? After seeing two people already have it in their possession and there was two left, me and B should have got this dang book. Anyways, hopefully they get some more of the UK edition and will email me very, very soon so I can pick this up. But this one actually came out January 5th, so I know it's got some buzz already just locally. And I'm super excited for it. Like I said, I don't think it's a part of a series. I think it's a standalone. So I'm just really excited and interested to, get my hands physically on this book. But I did request it on Libby, so I'll probably read it on my Kindle per usual. So yeah. Next is Bemused, which this is really it stems from the muses from Hercules. If you've ever watched that movie, that's one of my favorite movies. The muses just gave me everything I needed. So this is like their story, if I'm not mistaken. It says that it's a perfect fit for readers who crave a thrilling and heartwarming tale of sisterhood, self-discovery, and empowerment, with a dash of mythical adventure and music set against the rich backdrop of Greek mythology. Bemused came out on January 7th, and I'm so happy that my library got a copy, but it's definitely one of those random reads that, like, you know, I don't know. I just really liked Hercules and I like the muses, and this is just, I'm excited for it, okay? Next up, we have The Queen's Spade, and that one came out on January 14th. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is still available on NetGalley. Sometimes with NetGalley, they'll like have like the archive date to be like the same day as the release date or a little after. At time of me recording this, it's still available. So if you want to check this out, I know this was on a lot of people's, you know, what to watch out for 2025. A lot of people were really excited about this. This is a YA historical fiction. It is a gripping and romantic historical thriller that would captivate readers who crave complex female protagonists, morally ambiguous characters, which I love, and a richly detailed Victorian era setting, making it a perfect fit for fans of historical fiction, romance, and suspense who enjoy stories about strong women fighting for justice and freedom. I might have to request this on NetGalley. I don't know. I might have to request it if I'm too late, because I'm in the middle of, I have plans, okay, for January and February. I have plans, so I might not be able to get to it and request it from NetGalley, but if you are, I highly suggest that you do that. It sounds really bomb to me. Again, a lot of these releases on this list are by authors I haven't read yet, or haven't read their works yet. So I'm really excited to just continue to, and even like different genres. I don't think I've read a historical fiction or anything of the sort. So I'm really excited about this one. It sounds really, really good. And then, of course, you guys already know January 21st was the release of Onyx Storm, which is the third in the Empyrean series. I am currently reading that right now. And look at this cute Kindle case. I got it from Etsy. It's customized. I think it's just so, so cute. Perfect time for Valentine's. Anyways, if you want me to do a video of like bookish gift guide kind of thing, let me know, because I've been thinking about doing that, especially since I received this, and it's just such good quality. I feel like my Kindle's protected. But yeah, I'm reading Onyx Storm right now. Anyways, you guys already know what happened with that. I don't have to go deeper into that. You guys watch those other videos, so you guys already know. Anyway, so that is really it for January. Let's hop and jump and skip into February now. I only have 2 books for this month that I'm looking out for. The first one is This End in Embers. This is the second book in the Divine Traders trilogy. This one is a gripping and emotionally charged read that will captivate fans of complex, morally ambiguous characters, intense fantasy world building, and LGBTQIA plus representation, particularly those who enjoy stories that explore the blurred lines between heroism and villainy, loyalty and sacrifice. So the first one in this trilogy is called So Let Them Burn. You know, I don't know how many there's going to be in this. Can someone tell me? I have no idea. So far, this is the second one. So Let Them Burn is one of those books that, like, I feel like I keep seeing and I keep looking at it. It hasn't called me to pick it up, you know, too much, but This End in Embers it's really got me intrigued. So I'm going to have to read So Let Them Burn. It sounds really, really good. That released on February 4th, and as well as this next one that released the same day, February 4th. It is Needy Little Things. Now, this one keeps catching my attention, and I feel like when I have books like that keeps pulling me towards them, like keeps calling my attention, keeps wanting me to read them, I feel like it's going to be a good book. Like, if you watch some of my previous vlogs, some books just keep calling me, and that's kind of what happened with Legend Born too. But some books just keep calling me while I'm at the bookstore, and then when I finally pick it up, when I finally read it, I'm like, I know why. It's like my intuition is trying to guide me, like, lady, you need to read this. You need to read this now because it's that good. Anywho, I'm just drawn to needy little things. I don't know what it is. This is also available on NetGalley. This is a gripping and intriguing read that will resonate with fans of young adult mystery and speculative fiction, particularly those who appreciate stories about strong, determined Black protagonists navigating complex social issues, family struggles, and the power of female friendship in the face of adversity. I think this is also a debut by this author. It sounds really, really good. Something about this just want me to grab it. So yeah, this one and This Ends in Embers were both on NetGalley. I don't know if I said that. Next, we are trying to breeze through this, okay? We got to get through the year. March, we have Dream Count. And this is an adult fiction romance. This comes out March 4th. And I saw some of you guys talk about this in what you're looking for in 2025. So, excuse me. So this is an absorbing and emotionally resonant novel that will captivate readers who crave introspective explorations of love, identity, and the complexities of the human experience, particularly those who appreciate nuanced portrayals of women's lives and relationships. I'm here for it. I think when other people talked about it, I just thought, like, I just really want this on, like, in my library for some reason. I don't know. It says it's a publishing event 10 years in the making. What? Yes, 10 years in the making. I don't know. There's something about this book that makes me feel like I want this on my bookshelf. I want this in my library. Like, it's one of those books like, yeah, I know about Dream Count. I don't know why I'm getting that vibe, but it's like, I feel like it's going to be a secret hidden gem that's well respected across many different readers. I don't know where I'm getting this idea from, but that's just my thought on it. And it's like, I want to have this on my bookshelf. Like, that's how I feel about it. Like, that's how, I don't know, that's the vibe I'm getting from this book. So that comes out March 4th. The next one, y'all should already know. Oathbound, baby. It's coming out March 4th. Okay. This is a YA fantasy. Okay. And this is the third book of the Legend Born Cycle series. And that series is my favorite series. Like, it's numero uno on my list. And I love it so much. I'm actually planning to do a reread of it February. I'm going to reread Legend Born and Bloodmarked. And then I'll be ready because I'm actually working with a local independent bookstore to host a release day read-in for Oathbound. I am so excited. Like, I love this book, okay? I love it so much. And I know there was a thread talking about, like, with as much hype and support that Onyx Storm got, like, we need to do the same thing for Oathbound. And I couldn't agree more. I love both of those series so much. And I think that thread really, I don't know, really encouraged me to just reach out to local independent bookstores and just see what would happen. And one was like, we would be down, and we weren't. And like, immediately, like that same night, the next day, they already had pre-orders for the book signed up on their site. And, you know, I worked with them like, let's just do a release day read-in because I'm too tired to do a midnight release. It's not happening. And I'm just so excited because I think previously I was just kind of waiting to see if bookstores would do that. But we really have to, as readers, we really have to reach out to the bookstores and let them know what we want. And many of them will be down to do it. Anyways, I encourage you guys to reach out to your independent bookstores and see what kind of collaboration stations you guys can get together. But I'm so excited about this. This is really a continuation of like Bree's story, and it's like a King Arthur retelling. It is so stressful. It's so good. There's love triangle. I mean, it's everything you want, and it actually exceeds your needs in a YA fantasy. Okay. I love seeing so many people getting into the series. It's so good. I cannot wait. Like, I'm taking off that day. That's how much I cannot wait for this. Like, I'm not answering my phone. I am busy. I got things to do. That's how much I love it. Okay. Moving right along. We're in April now, and we have This Is No Ordinary Love. Yes, No Ordinary Love. This is another book that I am drawn to. I have not read other works by this author, but I'm severely drawn to this one. It is a perfect fit for readers who crave a swoony contemporary romance with a strong independent female lead, a dash of celebrity glamour, and a healthy dose of self-discovery, as they'll be swept up in Ella's journey to find love, freedom, and her true self amidst the chaos of her high-profile life. You know what? I'm here for it. I love it. Also on April 1st is For Pleasure or Worse. This is number 2 in the Dirty Delta series. I cannot wait for this one. First off, let's see. I read the first book, which is this one, Christmas in Coconut Creek. I guess this is like my first like smut read. I don't know. This came in the Probably Smut monthly subscription box. This was the first book I got. I love it down. Like, as I picked this up, I'm like, oh yeah, that is how they met. Oh yeah, that also happened. Santa Claus, you know, like it's such a good book, and I cannot wait. And hopefully I can get an arc for it. But I'm really, really excited about it. I did not see this one on NetGalley. People did ask, you know, will Probably Smut have like a special edition, because that is the Probably Smut edition of the first one, and it was my favorite color of all of them. So it's up to them if they want to do that, but as far as right now, we don't know. But that does come out April 1st. That is also an adult romance. Then we have The Perfect Divorce, which is number 2. It's the second one after The Perfect Marriage. This is thriller, mystery, and I don't know, Geneva just is kind of like that. I don't know, I kind of consider her like a quirky author that I will auto buy. Like, I can't say everyone will love her writing. I just know I appreciate it. And I haven't read The Perfect Marriage yet, but I've read 2 to 3 of her other books. Okay, not exactly the same. I mean, this is The Perfect Marriage. You kind of get the gist. You see The Perfect Divorce. That's like something right here. But I wish it was like totally. Oh, I guess, okay, it is different, because the Perfect Divorce has the blood coming from the bottom. Okay, I'm not upset now. That's fine. That's all right. So I'm really excited about that. The next one is a recent discovery. The Perfect Divorce, and this one comes out on April 15th. This one is Murder by Cheesecake, y'all. Now, I love me Golden Girls, okay? I love me some Golden Girls so bad, but I have not successfully completed reading a cozy read yet. I live for the emotion, I live for the thrill, but I think because this is involving the Golden Girls, there has to be comedy, and it has to be good comedy. And so I just hope, and I think it's going to be a series, because it says Golden Girls Cozy Mystery number 1. So I hope it doesn't let me down. Again, I just haven't had much luck with completing a cozy mystery. I just hadn't been in the mood, but I am really intrigued by this one. It is on NetGalley, and this one is a delightful read for fans of lighthearted, humorous mysteries that celebrate the power of female friendship, love, and community with a dash of nostalgia for the classic TV show The Golden Girls. I hope they don't let me down. Next, on April 23rd, let me tell you something about this one. I already requested the arc. I read the first sentence, and I said, oh, this is gonna be this is gonna be good right here. So this is 52 Weeks, A Party of One. You can get this arc through Book Sirens. I think there's a limit on it. Book Sirens, I think you can also apply to get the arc directly from the author, so make sure you follow the author. I don't think I've seen this on NetGalley, but anyways, this is a poignant and relatable read for anyone who has ever struggled with the complexities of grief, forgiveness, and self-discovery, and is looking for a captivating, emotionally honest exploration of the human experience. The first sentence got me hooked. I said, oh, we in for a treat. Grab the popcorn, let's sit down. This might be a little drama filled, but I'm here for it, okay? So I'm really, really excited to read that. So that's all for April, okay? But now we scoot on into May. This is low-key like an auto-buy author for me, okay? This is Kennedy Ryan's Can't Get Enough. It will be on NetGalley. I've been looking nonstop, religiously. When is it going to come through? When is it going to hit NetGalley? Okay. It's not there yet at the time of my recording, but you might want to go check by the time you see it. This is the number 3 in the Skyland series. The first one is Before I Let Go. This one is actually like my favorite of the series, actually. I just love this one down. This is by Yasmin and Josiah. Then the second one is This Could Be Us. This is by Soledad and Judah. And then we have Hendrix, who's going to be in the Can't Get Enough. I think this book is the first book I read by Kennedy Ryan, and this is the book that made me fall in love with her writing. I feel like she will be an auto-buy author for me, especially her dual POV works, because I think she previously used to write in third person, but I really like the dual POVs so much. These are interconnected standalones, the Skyline series is, so you don't have to read them in order, but I think you should read all of them. Why not? So this is them. Oh my god, I cannot wait for Can't Get Enough. That comes out May 13th. It's a contemporary romance. The next one is we have This Could Be Forever, and I think it's a YA romance. Again, I saw this online. It was very intriguing. I think that a giveaway, something about it just was calling me to it, so I'm interested in that. The next one we have is coming out on May 27th. This is Lore of the Tides. This is actually number 2 in the Lore of the Wilds duology. Lore of the Wilds have been calling for me for the longest time. It says, lady, you need to read me right now. And I just, be putting it off and putting it off. And I feel like when I read Lord of the Wild, I'm going to say, why did I put it off so long? In fact, I just came across a reel today that talk about how that was a 5-star. And again, this is a duology. So I'm even more excited for this. Like, yes, we have fantasy. It's a duology. It's completed. I think I'm going to go get that, okay? I don't know if they're going to have a special release with both of them together, but I cannot wait for that one. That is also available on NetGalley, so if you already read Lore of the Wilds, you can request Lore of the Tides on NetGalley. Now we're going to creep on to June. This one I know a lot of people are requesting. A lot of people have already requested this on NetGalley, okay? A lot of people love this author. They do not hold back. This is King of Ashes by S.A. Cosby. This is a crime thriller mystery. Comes out June 10th. I'm really excited about this. I've been wanting to read something about S.A. Cosby. I think I was going to read Razorblade Tears. I hadn't gotten around to it yet. But something's calling me to this one. Something is calling me to read this one, and I want to. It's a gripping and intense thriller that will captivate readers who crave complex family dynamics, morally ambiguous characters, and a gripping mystery that explores the darker side of human nature. Apparently, I like morally ambiguous. I do. I love morally ambiguous. I like falling in love with the villain. I don't know what it is. I like that. I also like an unreliable narrator. I love it all. I love anything that leaves you questionable. Next one is kind of unique out of this list. It is No Holes Barred. This is by Mandy B and Wheezy WTF. They've had podcasts like Horrible Decisions. And I've actually met Mandy B in person, and she's like cool as fuck in real life. So anyways, I just always kind of want to continue to support what they do. This is not something I would gravitate towards if I didn't follow the authors like that, but this comes out June 24th. It is a dual manifesto of sexual exploration and power. So I'm just kind of interested to see what this book would be like. Okay, guys, we're almost there. We are almost done. So if you made it this far, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you leave any books that I should be on the lookout for. If it's not in this list, leave them down below. If there's any cool books you heard of on NetGalley I ain't talked about, leave them down below. Even if they came out late 2024, just let me know. Quite honestly, let me continue to add to my extremely long TBR. I don't mind. We in July now, homies. We are in July, and July 7th comes out Blood in the Water. This cover captivates me. It does. This is a thriller. It might be a YA thriller. I think it's a YA thriller. But I read The Weight of Blood by this author, and I loved it down. I loved it down. If you have not read it, listen to it. Please go do it immediately. I listened to the audiobook, and I think it was chef's kiss. It was like so good. So anytime I come across someone that has wanting to read that or is about to read, I'm like, get the audio to enhance your experience if you can. It's a thrilling, suspenseful read that will captivate young readers who enjoy good mystery, self-discovery, strong, determined heroine, navigating complexities of family, identity, and community kind of thing. Okay, love it. The next one, this one, and I don't know if Blood in the Water is on NetGalley. I have to double check. I don't know. I don't think so. Next one, Rush Week. Now, you know when Bama Rush was happening and it was taking over TikTok and all that, I just found that really interesting. And I even watched some people's YouTube documentaries like about it. I found it interesting. So then I came across this book on NetGalley. And I'm like, interesting. So this comes out July 22nd. An irresistible, juicy contemporary novel based on the TikTok phenomenon Bama Rush Talk. And it's about 4 sorority sisters brought back to the top tier house they ruled at a University of Alabama when secrets they thought they long buried threatened to resurface. I'm here for it. I'm here for the tea. Give it to me. The next is Bone at the Crossroads, which is number 2 in the Blood at the Root series. I have not read either book yet. It's been on my mind. This one you can also request from NetGalley, and this is a YA fantasy. This is really for those who crave stories about identity, community, self-discovery, cultural heritage, family secrets, complexities of growing up with a unique magical legacy. I'm here for it. I would like to know more. So that's all for July. We're creeping into August, and this one here is gorgeous as hell. It is Blood Moon. This is a YA fantasy and thriller. Yeah. YA fantasy thriller. Dark, suspenseful, romantic tales of self-discovery, paranormal adventure, complexities of family secrets, forbidden love, struggle between light and darkness. This just looks so damn gorgeous, and I cannot wait. The fact that I have to wait all the way to August 12th, child, I don't know. I mean, what else could I do? The next one is White Lies, How the South Lost the Civil War and then Rewrote the History. This is a history, I think even classified as children's nonfiction. This is one of those books, which if you don't know, I am trying to collect more banned books before I can't get them anymore. But I want to collect more banned books and have them part of our library. This feels like, since it hasn't came out yet, it's not banned, but it's going to be banned or challenged. Like, this gives me the vibe of like, it ain't banned yet, but it might just. And so you can request this on NetGalley. I think this would be cool to read no matter the age that you are, or even like with someone younger or your children. It says, warning, this is not your average U.S. history book. And so, I don't know, something interesting caught my eye, and I think it would be really cool to just kind of read some of these like more recent works like this. But I just have a feeling like a book like this would be banned. Like, it's giving me that vibe, and I want to snatch it before I can't anymore. Now we're in October, and this is like the last month that I have for you. The first one is The Leaving Room. I'm really excited about this. It looks really beautiful. This is YA fiction poetry, and this comes out October 7th. Actually, all these books in October comes out on the 7th. The 7th is a busy day. But this author was actually one of the authors that helped me get out of my years-long reading slump. Amber McBride has a book called We're So Good at Smiling. And I love how that book talked about mental health in general, even provide mental health resources, and talked about mental health as it relates to Black boys and Black men and how they show up not just on the outside but within our families. And I'm glad that was represented in that book. So I'm really interested in The Leaving Room. This is a poignant and hopeful novel in verse that will resonate deeply with readers who appreciate stories about the transformative power of human connection, the power of memory, and the resilience of the human spirit. I think that's cool. I'm really interested. Okay. I'm intrigued. The next one, we kind of have like a reappearance. Okay. It's called The Scammer. And I actually just found out about this today. A lot of my mutuals online was reposting that this release was coming out October 7th, and it's called The Scammer. It is a gripping and thought-provoking thriller that will captivate readers who enjoy complex, suspenseful stories about female empowerment, friendship, and the blurred lines between loyalty and manipulation, making it a perfect fit for fans of young adult thrillers and mystery enthusiasts. I'm here for it. I'm here for it all day long. The next one, and then we have a bonus one because that was 25 already, but we have 26 here. And the 26th one, October 10th coming out, is Illusions of Fire. This is really reminding me of that one. I think it's called, what is it called? The Blood of... I just looked at it. Anyways, this is Illusions of Fire. It is mythology infused fantasy and romance, blending of ancient legends, magical powers, epic battles, and it all combines with the self-discovery and empowerment of a young person's journey. This is YA fantasy. You can also get this on NetGalley. And when I first saw that picture, I don't know, it just kind of reminds me of like, oh God, what was it called? It reminds me of Blood Like Fate, Blood Like Magic, which are two books that are on my TBR that's already been out. You can go snatch them now. But I don't know why when I saw this one, it kind of reminded me of that. But so far it's got really good reviews. Illusions of Fire does. And I'm really interested in that. So it looks really, really good. Anyways, that is all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, I feel like these books will change everything. I feel like these are the ones that you need to look out for. These are the ones that you need to like add to your TBR and read as soon as they hit the shelves. We have a good mix here, but of course, if I miss anything, let me know. Let me know the hidden gems that I need to keep an eye out for. Let me even know about like amazing authors out there that maybe I haven't mentioned on my channel before that are good hidden gems as well. But yeah, so if you reached it this far, thank you so much for watching. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, peace out, y'all.